Hey guys, I am back again. I'm going to see if this is working. I had technical difficulties. So, we're going to see if this works. I had to unplug my camera, my everything, and just kind of come back in. I'm going to check on my phone real fast. See what the haps is. I forgot the Nurse Slipper was on tonight. Need to watch that when I get off of here. Okay. I'm trying to go to mine to see if I'm working, but it's not letting me go to mine. Oh, here we go. Trying to go to mine to see. There. It is working. Okay, so I've got good sound. I've got good video. Audio, everything's good. So what I am going to do tonight, first I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Sarah, also known as Hot Mess Hustler. You will figure that out. I am a disaster most of the time. So what I'm going to do tonight is explain a little bit about what I do. I resell. I shop at a lot of yard sales, thrift stores like Goodwill, my local thrift store called Savvy Seconds, which is where I find a gold mine of stuff. A lot of times for free in their free bins. Like I got a pair of Bates boots. Bates tactical boots, the police issue the other day, that were in perfect shape. And I picked those up for free in their free bin and actually gave them to my dad because he's a retired police officer. So he needed a new pair of boots. So I gave him some. Then I also hit up estate sales. And I also, let's see, what else do? I do storage auctions. I go to auctions. Pretty much anywhere I can find. I hit up Facebook Marketplace to see what people are selling for cheap that I can flip. It works out a lot of times. So anyway, what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to attempt to show you my what sold over the last week. I'm going to try to bring this up on the screen. Let's see if this works. I might have to scoot over to do this. So I'm going to go back to this screen. There we go. And this should work. Okay, so first, I'm watching on my phone to see if it actually works when I bring it up. There we go. I think it's working. Okay, so first I sold this. This was actually, I believe this was today this sold because I sent out a offer today on this. So from today, I'm going to go back to last week this time. So this is Tuesday. So I'm just going to go back to Tuesday last week. So it looks like we sold these are Mattel Wrestling, the little action figures, which I don't know where I thought I had one out here, but my husband took it because I was playing with it. And so these are the action figure wrestlers, and they're the little belts that go around them. This is the European champion and World Tag Team champion. Now, I'm not a wrestling fan by any means. Ooh, that looks grainy and awful. Hold on, I gotta check my. Okay, if anybody is on here, somebody tell me, whoever's on here. Oh, hi. Tell me if I am, like, on my phone, I look very pixelated. And I'm on my GoPro, so it should not be so pixelated. So if I look pixelated to you, let me know. Because that's kind of weird. I've never had that happen before on my GoPro. That's really weird. So I sold this for $13. That was, I believe that was their all in because I think I did free shipping. Nope, that was $13 plus shipping. Let's see, pretty pixelated. Well, that's really weird. I wonder if it's something I need to do on my camera. Okay, well, I'll cut this. I'm not going to do a long one, and then I'll do a test. I'll do a test run later again and see if I can figure out what the dealio is with it. So I got that. I picked that up at a thrift store in Kansas City by my daughter's house. I picked up a lot. I had 3 different lots. They were $6 a bag. And I picked up 3 different lots of these action figure wrestler people. And they had these belts in with them. And so I sold some of the action figures already, and I lotted up the belts. I think I did 2, 2, and 1. And so that one just sold. I was a little worried that wasn't going to sell, but it did. So then my next one, this is, excuse the picture, this was one of my very first terrible pictures of listing. So this was one of my old LuLaRoe maxi skirts. It was my favorite. I like to wear dresses a lot. I worked in an office for a long time, and it has a lot of beautiful colors in it. And I should have pressed that backdrop before I used it. But thank God it will be gone now. It's terrible. So I sold that for, actually that says it's $19.99 with $7.70 shipping. Next up, and that sold, I believe that sold today too. We have this Anchor Hawking 1-quart dish. I remember my mom having these. So I believe I think I posted this like 2 weeks ago. And so this sold for $20 with plus shipping. And so I didn't think that was too bad, considering I gave probably $1 for it. I would have to go back and look at my list. Not too bad. Oh, let's see if my computer can keep up with me. So this Nike Dry Fit I got in a lot of clothing from my cousin. Whenever she gets bored with her clothes, she just bags them up and says, "Hey, cuz, come take the bags of clothes, give me $20 and you can have a couple bags of clothes." And so she always has Nike. She has the sports bras, she has the Miss Me jeans. She just has everything in there that's really good brands. Didn't sell for a lot, but I mean, I'm still learning about the clothing part of this business. The one thing I have learned is Lilly Pulitzer is a must-have, which I have some hanging behind me that are getting ready to be listed. I sell a ton of the Lilly Pulitzer. Gosh, I really hate that is. Yeah, right. A cousin like that. I think she's 17. She's in her junior. No, she's getting ready to start college. So she's getting ready to graduate. So she's 18 now, or she's 17 or 18. I can't remember. And she's getting ready to go off to college. And so hopefully she keeps saving her clothes to sell to me, because I like a nice flow of different clothes, because she's like all of us. She kind of goes up and down in sizes, and she just kind of gets bored with her clothes really fast. So I think I sold some bras that she some Nike sports bras, and I made bank on these suckers. So this shirt sold for $12.99 plus shipping. Didn't think that was a bad sale. I actually had it priced lower than that, and then I had it on there for a little while, and after about a month, I was like, maybe, just maybe, I have that price wrong, and maybe people think something's wrong with it because I have it priced too low. So I went back in and I looked at the comps again, and sure enough, the comps were higher than what I had it listed at by quite a bit. Raised the price, and bam, it's sold. So now here is Lilly Pulitzer. These are boys shorts. These were new with tags. This says it sold for 33, but that is I'm pretty sure I sold those for 30 because I sent out an offer. But it was free shipping on those. Just got those on Friday. Got those on Friday and they sold Sunday, I believe. And then, oh, here's one of those darn action figures. He's not the one I was playing with. I'm more of a UFC fan, so my UFC guy I was playing with, and my husband was like, no, because then you won't know where it's at when it sells. The whole point was because I don't want to sell it. I want to play with it and leave it set up here as my, but that's okay. I'll get my UFC guys up here. I'll get my my Conor McGregor and Habib and all them up here, and I'll have my pops. That's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a collection of pops of all my UFC favorites. So this is X-Pac Elite Series 33 WWE figure. He sold for $32.99. Don't ask me why, because it just looks like a little toy to me. But apparently he's collectible. Plus $5.50 shipping. I'm not going to argue with, if they want to pay that much for a little toy, then that paid for my whole haul that day. I actually didn't think that. I was like, oh, I'll get these because they'll sell for, I can pay $6 for a bag of them and they'll sell for $5 a piece and I'll make my money back easy. Well, that I definitely did. So let me go back here. I just learned how to do this screen share thing, which is really kind of cool. Okay, the Nerf gun, if I can get it to come up, the Nerf gun, it's not a gun, it's a bow, mega lightning bow. That's over $14.99. Now, I hear so many people say that their Nerf guns and Nerf toys sell for a lot more than what I can ever sell any for. I actually sit on them for, I've got Nerf guns out the wazoo. I actually sit on my Nerf guns and all that stuff for a very long time. I don't know why they won't sell. I don't think I have them overpriced. I mean, I had this one at $14.99 and it didn't have any darts with it, but the darts are not hard to come by. I got a big bag of darts. I about fell off my chair. I got a big bag of darts back here behind me, but those are my personal darts so that when my kids come to visit in my new house, we are going to have a huge Nerf gun fight. And I'm saving up all the Nerf darts and all the Nerf guns that I have been buying that are not for sale. So yeah, that's my challenge for my kids is they're going to have to beat me in a Nerf gun fight, and I'm going to get the best Nerf gun, so they're going to lose. Okay, so then that sold for $14.99 plus $8.55 shipping. This whole shipping thing has really got me like in a tizzy because I don't understand it for anything. I listed for the first time today, I listed, oh yeah, epic battles. That I was the mom and my husband now, he's like, I would have killed you all. But I was the mom that we would have food fights. We would finish eating dinner. I specifically remember one night we ate dinner. We had mashed potatoes. We had hot rolls. So there was butter on the table. And my youngest daughter went and sat on the couch, which was just right next to the dining room. So it was all open. And I just flung a whole spoon of butter at her. Landed in the carpet after it bounced off of her. And I had a time cleaning that up, but it was fun. Mashed potato fights are always fun. So let's see here. We've got this vintage Corningware, which I was kind of surprised, but I put it at what the comp said. I am fairly new at this, so I try to comp everything the best I can. And these are just a little bitty, like 1 serving size, 1 3/4 cup serving size with the lid. I had 3 left. I had 4. And I decided I was going to part it out. I was going to do separate. I wasn't going to do them all together because I just feel like shipping would have been really hard. It would have been a lot for that many together. So I'm selling them one at a time. And I was very happy to get 15 out of the one. I might in the future put 2 of them together as a lot. And I'm not sure. A Rosin Alley shirt that was mine. I had nothing into it. So it was just a shirt that I had that I bought and wore once and never wore again. So now that I look at it, I kind of wish I would have kept it. It's kind of pretty with all those pink flowers on it. So I sold that for $16 free shipping. And I did not go through what I have been given for this. I know I have a few things. The LuLaRoe maxi skirt was free because it was something that I had for myself. I actually used to sell LuLaRoe, and I gave that up because it was just a pyramid scheme. I mostly did it so that I could have the clothes that I wanted. And that's basically it. Anchor Hawking this dish came with a lot out of an estate sale that we did a clean out of. So probably have maybe a quarter in it. I told you about that. The Lilly Pulitzer shorts, those were $5 to me. I have a friend who she resells, but she doesn't do it on eBay. She does it for people. So people contact her when they want to sell stuff, but they don't want to have to deal with it. So they can sign it to her. She has yard sales. She posts it on Facebook Marketplace. She does that kind of stuff and she sells it. Well, the clothing that is more expensive that she can't sell, she sells to me because she's asking $5 for a pair of boys' shorts, and which that's not really that bad. But then $10 for tops or dresses or whatever. And then I bundle them all together and I give her she gives me a little better price on them. And I definitely flipped them for some good money. I got a bathing suit for $2. It was the bottoms and 2 tops that were matching to the bottom. I gave $2 and I sold it for $105 within 24 hours. So that was a pretty good flip, if I do say so myself. So next I have another Lilly Pulitzer. I have actually these both sold within 24 hours of each other. So this was my favorite one. If I could fit my booty in that, it would have been mine. It's got the scalloped hem, really adorable skirt. This one, I listed them new without tags because she didn't know, but she thought that they were mostly new. Sorry if I'm shaking you. There's a hair on it and my OCD is not letting me leave it be. So I sold this one for $59.99 plus shipping of $7.95. I did only give $5 for this. And then the next one, my husband thought this was really funny. The next one is the same exact thing, but I sold it for $50 free shipping. See, this says $59. I did not sell it for, I don't know why it says that, but I did. Maybe it was $59. Yeah, I guess it was. It was the free shipping that he had. He was all confused about. So yeah, this one sold for $59.99 also, but I did free shipping on this one. And I did that on purpose. I meant to do it on the other one, but I guess I didn't. So they got free shipping and the other one didn't. And I still made really good money on both sales. Next, I say a lot. I just realized that. Let's see here. These things. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to say this correctly. These women's Sesto. I don't know. They're woven leather loafers made in Italy. They almost made it to my closet. I actually think that's why we spent 2 days, not even kidding, 2 days looking for them, because I had taken them out of the box that they were in, and I had sat them behind this mess behind me. There is a freezer, which is our freezer, and my treadmill. And then on the other side of that is my bar area where I have 2 bar stools. And I had sat these on my black bar stool because I was considering keeping them. And so when they sold, we were looking like crazy people. And I thought I was losing my mind because I did not remember moving them. Well, my husband just happened to walk by there and looked over, and he said, well, I'll be damned, there they are. And so I was like, oh, okay, now I remember what happened to them. So those sold for $16.99, $8.55 shipping. I'm going to miss them because they were very cute shoes, and I have an issue with shoes. I think I have loafers. I have probably 10 pair now. And the loafers, I have like 10 pair. Converse, I have like 25 pair. I'm a Converse freak. I have the Flash. I have Wonder Woman. I have, what else do I have? Harley Quinn. Which other one? I had Catwoman, but I gave those to my oldest daughter because she is a Catwoman. She's going to be a crazy cat lady when she grows up. When she gets old. She's already grown up. She's 26. So this is another Lilly Pulitzer. I have great luck with these. I'm about to go over and buy some more from her. This is the pink pineapple lace line. It's got the, there it is. It has a little pineapple zipper on it, which was really adorable. I sold that for $35.99 with free shipping. And I gave $5 for that top. I think I gave $5 for all the tops. It's the dresses that I gave more for the dress. I think I gave 10 for each dress. And the dresses are what is not selling for me so much. So this here was not really a moneymaker. I actually listed this as like a soap dish. And then after about a month of having it listed, I realized that in my booth at the antique mall down the road, I had the jadeite look little decanter that went with it. So apparently it's a decanter and a bowl in a dish. So I grabbed it when I went to the antique mall, and I sent a message out with an offer for $5 because I just wanted it gone. I sent an offer out for $5 and let everybody that, I think there was 4 people that were watching it. I let them know that I had the decanter, that I found it, and that it would be selling with the decanter. I didn't have any pictures of it, but that if they bought it, I would be shipping the bowl and the decanter for the $5 price that I had offered them. So I had somebody from overseas. I think it was London, actually. Somebody from London bought it. And so we shipped it out just the other day, and it wasn't a big money maker. It was out of that lot that I got from the estate sale. And we got like 9 good sized boxes of stuff, plus a 1941 or 42. Nico, stop. Sorry, my dog. 1941 or 42 cedar chest, which we sold at our antique booth at our booth at the antique mall for $350, I believe. So that covered the cost of everything, because I think we gave $180 total for 2 pieces of furniture and 9 big boxes. So really, we weren't in this for very much. So I didn't really worry about it. We're buying a house. We're moving. I'm trying to offload as much as I can to get, so we don't have to move as much. I picked up these Amazon Fire tablets. So I picked up these Fire tablets. Neither one of them worked. I think I paid $2.50 each, $5 for both of them. Sold them for $25.99 plus shipping. Again, one of those things that I put up somewhere and didn't know where it was. So I spent like 2 hours looking and finally found it. So $25.99 out of $5. I went to my favorite Goodwill for them. I went to Blue Springs. I found that between St. Louis and Blue Springs, those are the two places I go for thrifting at Goodwill. On Wednesdays, the one in Blue Springs, Missouri, has 99-cent day. They are the only one that I have found in the state of Missouri that has a 99-cent day. So I like to go up there on Wednesdays. Try to go like every other Wednesday. Don't always make it, but I try to go every other Wednesday. Let's see what else we got here. I'm sorry you guys have to watch me scroll through all this. Let's see. Where is what the heck day am I on? I don't even know what day I'm on. It's on the 3rd. We're on the 30th. Okay, so we sold some American Eagle jeans, which I ended up refunding because see that nice little 12 there? That was supposed to be a 2. It's a size 2. And I don't know if it was myself or my husband, but one of us made a boo-boo. So we refunded her and I just pulled them because I'm not even sure where they are. We sold. This is a really cool book. I would have kept this, but I've got too many. I probably got 600 books in my back room that we're working through selling. So we were there too, young people in the U.S. In U.S. history. I flipped through this book. It was really a totally awesome, cool book. Gave some great information. I love history. I love historical stories. I mean, some of my best memories are just sitting and talking with the older generation, the senior citizens that I know, that I knew growing up, listening to stories that they would tell. So this was one of those books that was kind of like that. Very cool. Definitely very cool. Sold for $11.40 and $4.01 shipping. And then let me go back again. Oh gosh. Yeah, that one. The historical ballparks, that was a 0. They canceled the order. Vintage Pizza Hut relief pitcher. Okay, so this pitcher I have had. I don't know how long I had this for, and I've only been really pushing reselling since the middle to the end of January. So it really hasn't been that long, but it felt like forever. And I picked this up for 50 cents. And it sold for $15.99 with $8.55 shipping. And somebody was finally very happy. It's a vintage Pizza Hut relief pitcher. Somebody, half gallon. I mean, they're not going to be thirsty. Speaking of thirsty, I need a drink. Okay. So then on the 27th, this is another one that I had to stop myself because I love inspirational quotes. And this one I just love. It's got the hummingbirds. It's beautiful. I paid $2.99 for this at Goodwill in Columbia, which I never find anything in Columbia Goodwill. And it says, with God, all things are possible. Matthew 19:26. It is just a gorgeous piece. And when I saw it, I instantly knew just something about it. I instantly knew I need to grab that. So I grabbed it, and It sold. It took a couple months to sell, but it sold for $26.99, free shipping. If you are hanging out with me, I see we got 3 people on, which I am one of the 3 because I've got my thing going here. Hey, Joey, let's go. Yeah, Joey knows how that whole let's go. That gets me going. That's how I get my listing done on Monday nights. Hey, Joey. Hey, I got to show you. I'm sticking this in the mail. This is Joey, my local mailman that I found. And I'm going to stick this in the mail to you. I just have to look up your address. So, yeah, I'm going to get this for you. I need to check out the podcast. I have not checked out the podcast. I need to do that because I do a lot of driving to get to where I've got to go to thrift because there's not much around here. And podcast is what I usually listen to. I either podcast or I turn on YouTube and with my reseller videos and just let it play through the radio and listen to it. So, yeah, I'm going to have to get on that podcast and set it up. So let's see what we had next. We're not even close to the end. We had some Black House White Market capris, size 4. They sold for $20. I'm going to jump. I know I've been on here. I feel like I've been on here forever, but I guess it doesn't really matter since I'm live. It doesn't really matter so much, except for the fact that I'm pixelated, and I don't know why I'm pixelated because I'm using my GoPro, and my GoPro should not be pixelated. That's a bunch of BS. So I sold these for $15.99 plus shipping. That was a pair that I do believe I picked up at 99-cent day at Goodwill. I'm not 100% sure, but I have to look back at my records. Oh, these crazy jeans. I've sold these once before and they got returned. And then I sold them again. I call these crazy jeans. These are the crazy monkey jeans because they just look weird to me. Apparently, these are a big thing. I actually paid up for these because I wouldn't typically pay $20 for a pair of jeans. Like, I wouldn't pay $20 for a pair of jeans to sell. Just not. But for some reason, it caught my eye, and I was like, that's a crazy looking monkey on there, and those are some crazy looking jeans. Somebody's going to want those. So I grabbed them. They sold for $45 the first time because I took an offer because I was like, God, nobody wants these. I'm just going to sell them for whatever. Well, they went to California. They didn't fit the guy. He sent them back, gave him a refund, and then relisted them. And this time they went overseas. So they went, I can't remember where they went to, but they went overseas. And the gentleman that bought them should be getting them any day now. So they sold for $60 plus shipping. And yeah, I'm just glad those are gone. Those were hideous jeans. I know we all have our taste and everything, but those were just something else. I have a lot of glassware. Oh, goodness. My daughter's trying to help my brother find a dog. They need dogs. I got 3 of them. They can come pick from them. Not really. There are only kids we have left. Okay, so this vintage clear glass bowl. It's the studded hobnail. It's really pretty. I actually had put this in the antique mall booth by accident, and so I had to make a drive there, which is about 20 minutes away, 15, 20 minutes away. I had to go pick this up. So I sold this for $12.99 plus shipping, and it's a beautiful piece. So somebody will get some good use out of this. I've got a lot of glass stuff that I'm kind of scared to list, so I haven't quite gotten to listing all of it yet. But I have a death pile like crazy. I need to stop shopping. We've got this Fisher Price Sweet Street General Store with shop lights. Now, I was excited when I lit this up and saw that it worked. You can see the lights all lit up there, and I can't see in that picture, but I know in other pictures you can see the fireplaces lit up a little bit. The batteries were about dead, and I wasn't ready to change batteries out. So yeah, I got this in a lot of Polly Pockets. I was told that they were 90s Polly Pockets, and I paid $80 for 2 totes, and these Polly Pockets were not 1990s, not at all. But I met up with her at night, kind of in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I know the area is close to my parents, and they live out in the country. And this was just a little hole in the ground town that had a little church, and we met at the church because it was kind of a halfway point. So I didn't get to look through it because it was dark. Lesson learned, make sure and look at what I'm getting, but I'm still gonna make my money back on it. I've sold 2 or 3 things out of it, so I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close to making my money back on it. That sold for $25.99 plus shipping. We got Gran Turismo. I needed this, and I did not realize I needed this because I have a PSP that I need to test, and I don't have any games, and this was the only game I had. So this sold for $17.99. I picked it up for $1 or 50 cents at a yard sale a couple weeks ago. It's sold fairly quickly. $17.99 isn't bad for putting $1 or 50 cents into it. And I don't know a lot about video games because we have a lot of video game stuff. I have Guitar Hero guitars, Rock Band guitars. I have all kinds of stuff that I don't have any video. I don't have anything to test them on because my children, even though they're grown, have taken all of my gaming systems. They took my Xbox 360. They took my Wii. They took everything. Just in the last couple of years, they're 21, 23, and 26, and they've taken all of it. I also sold this Call of Duty Black Ops for $17.55. These games were in exceptional shape. I was very surprised. I always take pictures of the back of the disc to make sure that, because a lot of times you can't see scratches and stuff like that. So I always take a picture to make sure that they're able to see. So this Black Ops 3 for the PS3, $15.99, free shipping. Didn't think that was bad. I mean, I don't really know a lot about games. Let me go over here so I can read what you said. You can list the guitars. Well, I thought about doing that. I did have them listed for a while, and I pulled them because I had them listed as untested. Now, what I think I might have done, I had one that sold for $65, the only one that I've sold. The other ones were listed for like months, and before I really got into this really big, like really hardcore. They just didn't move for me. So I don't know if I had them priced too high, and I honestly can't remember what they were priced at. So I just pulled them, and I think I'm going to relist them, do some research on them and relist them. It was funny because Drew, after their show last night, I sent him a picture, and he's like, that should sell for this much, and that should sell for this much if you have the dongle with it. And I'm like, I don't know what a dongle is. So I gotta look up what a dongle is and what it looks like, and so that I can keep an eye out for one and all that good stuff. So, and we sold. I made a trade. I was thrifting with my granddaughters, and I bought a cart full of Build-A-Bears with clothes on. One of the Build-A-Bears was a pink teddy bear with Princess Aurora dress on. And Amelia decided it was hers. And I said, no, I can't let you have that. I brought you toys because I always take them something when I go up there because I don't see him but like every 2 months. So I always take him a little something. I said, I already brought you something. I gave you something. And she said, well, Nana Ducky, because my granddaughters call me Nana Ducky. She said that she would trade me. So we traded, and she gave me her Batman Build-A-Bear, which she did not want anymore because she wanted the princess one. So I stuck that Build-A-Bear. I gave him a little wash, and I stuck him up, and he sold for $19 plus shipping. Didn't think that was too bad at all, considering he didn't have any clothes on. Go back here and see where I'm at. That was canceled. Oh, that was delivered. It's funny the things you see on here. Okay. A vintage retro clock. These dates on here, why are they all like weird? It doesn't seem like they have them in order. I don't know. Anyway, so I sold this vintage retro clock, which I also got at the same place that I got the Build-A-Bears. But I got this last year when I went up there. I got it for myself for just a decor thing, because in this little town of Boonville that I live in, on every corner downtown on Main Street, there is a bicycle, a vintage looking bicycle. And it's like the thing, it's their theme. So I thought, oh, that's a really cute clock. It's, it kind of goes with the town theme and all that. So I got it. And well, we turned my cabinet, my only place that I had to put decorative items in this little teeny tiny house that we live in. We turned it into a mini bar. So the clock had to go. So I put it up for sale, and it took a little bit for it to sell, but $22 plus shipping. Didn't think that was bad because I gave $5 for it. So, and it works. So I'm super, super excited to move to our new house. I posted, if you get a chance to go through my Instagram, I believe I posted a video of the new house. We close on our house at the lake. We close on that house on May 4th. And I was so sad that we could not close on this house on May 4th also, because I just wanted to be able to shake everybody's hand and say, may the 4th be with you on the day that I bought my house that I wanted. Didn't work out that way. So I only get to say it to the people I'm selling my house to. So yes, I'm that dork. That kind of stuff entertains me. We sold Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I was gonna keep this guy, but it's one of those things I can't keep everything. But it's just a really cool looking book, so I was gonna keep it to put on the bookshelf, and it sold. I'm like, well, if it sells, it's not meant to be. So it sold for $21.02. Don't ask me why the 02's in there. Sometimes I randomly put numbers in. Like I'll put 1111 on an offer just because I like 1111. So it's just weird things like that. Let's see, and it had $4 shipping. Let's see if I can scroll down here. We're getting close to being to the end. Maybe not quite to the end. We had Luke Harper action figure. Okay, so Luke Harper action figure, kids wrestling toy, $12, $5.50 shipping. He was another one out of that lot of 6 that I got. So, I mean, that's just pure profit now because I've sold a few things out of there. We had the Star Wars tank top. when I got this, I thought, oh, I can wear an extra large now. I mean, I was diagnosed with diabetes back in December. And so I changed my diet, got a treadmill, started working out, have lost a ton of weight. I'm like, oh, I can wear that. Oh, no. This girl is not meant to wear tight fitting clothes. Not for me. Not for me. I'm going to wear granny clothes if I have to, but I'm not wearing, I can't wear that. So I sold it. I think I paid $2.50 or $3 for it at the thrift store. And I sold it for $11 with $4.80 shipping. So didn't do half bad on that. I mean, it was almost like a crop top. And I was like, I don't do crop tops. I should have noticed that when I bought it. All I saw was Star Wars because I'm that dork. We sold Paddington Bear, a Kohl's Care Paddington Bear for $13.80, which I feel like, because he was new with tags, I feel like I should have priced him a little higher, but I didn't. So it is what it is, $13.80 plus shipping, and he has a new home. I'm sure that whatever little kid has him just loves him because he was adorable. Let's see here. Oh, a set of 2 hankies. I got these at that estate sale, and I was like, why throw them away? They're vintage children's hankies. They're cute. So I sold them for $10 plus shipping. I thought they were awful adorable. I mean, I don't have any use for them, but they were really cute, and I safety pinned them together so that they would not get lost, and they sold for $10 plus shipping. Probably had about maybe 5 cents in those. I made my money back on this one all over the place. So I got this game, and the box was just torn up. And so I parted it out. I did the tiles separately. They sold within like 15 minutes of listing them for $16.99 plus shipping. And I gave $2 for the whole box. I've got the other parts listed, so they hopefully will sell eventually. And I think I've got one more. No, I got 2 more. I had a Lego Batman game. I'm not going to bring that up. Lego Batman game. It was a Nintendo DS, which I should have kept for my DSs because I have 2 DSs here. I don't know what I really don't know, other than my kids keep telling me they want them and I'm not giving them to them. They were actually for our foster daughters. When we had my cousins in foster care, I bought them each a DS, and one was 14 and one was 7. So the 14-year-old got the better one with the camera and stuff. And then I got a box of games and stuff that goes with it. But then they were moved to be closer to their mom, and they did not take those with them for some reason. So I'm going to sell them as soon as I can figure out what they're worth, because I don't know much about that. And that looks like that is it. I'm going to unshare my screen, and let's see here. You're kind of dorky like that too. Oh, I get tickled over the silliest things. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I don't know. I got to show you this. Look at this. This weird looking fish. We're packing up to move because we move in a month. So my husband brings me this basket that looks like this fish with this fish in it. And he's like, do you want to keep this or can I just throw it away? I'm like, kind of looks gross and it's a fish. I mean, I don't see any point in keeping it. And at the same time we were going, well, maybe we should look it up. So I looked it up. Last sold comp, which was the 21st of March, so maybe a week ago, sold for $115. So needless to say, I gave this fishy a bath. His name is Herman. I'm calling him Herman until he sells. And I gave this fishy a bath, so he is ready to go to a new home. Let me close out this other window. No, I don't want to add that to my stream. Okay, let's see. Oh, did you really? I got lucky. The one guitar that I did sell for like $65, I sold it for like $65 and it was tested. I got it tested, and no, that's not a real fish. It's this plastic thing. It's like it's from the 1960s, and this right here, Grain Belt, was a beer brand apparently. It's not a real fish. And somebody paid $115 for this thing. I'm like, ew, it's gross looking. And somebody's buying it. So I'm like, you just never know what people buy. You don't know. But yeah, the guitar that I sold actually came apart, so it was very easy to ship. I have yet to try shipping anything that's long or big. I did list a vintage lawn chair today because I have like 6 of them. So I listed one of the vintage lawn chairs, the aluminum lawn chairs, and I'm terrified of shipping that. But I mean, it'll be okay. It'll all turn out the way it's supposed to. So anyway, I'm going to jump off of here. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me, because it's so much better when there's somebody to talk to. Like, it's just so much better when there's somebody to talk to. And I love doing lives. I used to do Facebook lives like 2-3 times a week. I'm trying to move it all over to YouTube, but not having much luck as far as getting my Facebook people over to YouTube for some reason. So I'm just going to have to find new peeps to build my Facebook group. My YouTube subscribers up. So if you have any suggestions, any ideas at all to help me get that done, I am ready to soak in any advice that you can give me. So yeah, I really appreciate you stopping in. And everybody, if you're watching the replay of this, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you like the content. Hit that little dingy bell and it will notify you when there's new videos coming out or when I'm going live, which I will probably do more lives than anything. And thank you, Joey, for hanging out for just a minute too. Really appreciate that. I mean, we had a star on the show. So I appreciate it. And thank you guys so much. And we will see you next time.